Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Indore Metro News. HCC Tata Projects. JV wins INR. 2,191 crore contract for Indore's first 8.65 kilometer underground metro corridor. HCC Tata Projects. JV has secured an INR 2,191 crore contract from MPMRCL for Indore Metro, Phase 1's first 8.65 kilometer underground corridor. This segment, the metro's only underground section, includes 11.32 kilometers of tunnels and 7 stations at key locations like Indore Railway Station and Airport. The corridor will enhance city connectivity, easing congestion and improving accessibility. HCC, holding a 55% stake in the JV, brings extensive metro experience, with ongoing projects in Mumbai and Chennai. Using tunnel boring machines, TBM, for precision and minimal surface disruption, the project will ensure efficient metro operations, reinforcing HCC's role in urban transit infrastructure. Affordable housing, SIDKO, to build over 67,000 affordable homes in Navi Mumbai under PMARY. The City and Industrial Development Corporation, SIDKO, is spearheading one of India's largest public housing projects in Navi Mumbai under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, PMAY. Spread across 600 acres at 20 locations from Vashi to Taloja, the initiative aims to deliver 67,235 affordable housing units, catering to economically weaker sections, EWS, and low-income groups. Like, prices for EWS flats start at INR 25 lakh, while LIG flats can reach over INR 97 lakh. Earlier this year, 5,000 units were sold, with keys handed over to several families. The project is expected to be completed in phases by the end of 2027. Flying from Mumbai Airport may become costlier as authorities propose UDF hike. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport, CSMIA, authorities have proposed a significant increase in the User Development Fee, UDF. If approved, the revised charges are expected to come into effect from the next financial year. The proposal suggests raising UDF to INR 463 for international passengers and INR 325 for domestic travelers. While the Mumbai International Airport Limited, MIL, has sought to hike the UDF, it has simultaneously recommended a 35% reduction in landing and parking charges to provide some relief to airlines. A final decision on the proposed charges is anticipated to be made following a stakeholder meeting held earlier this week in New Delhi. Gift City earns ISO 14001 certification for environmental management. Gujarat International Finance Tech City, Gift City, India's first operational smart city and international financial services center, IFSC, has recently received the ISO 14001 2015 certification for its environmental management system, EMS. The recognition, awarded by Bureau Veritas, an internationally accredited organization, underscores Gift City's commitment to sustainable urban development and responsible environmental practices. By incorporating green initiatives such as district cooling systems, automated waste collection, and utility tunnels, Gift City is setting new benchmarks for environmentally responsible urban planning in India. The certification is expected to boost investor confidence and attract environmentally conscious businesses. Delhi Housing, DDA launches housing scheme with 828 flats for LIG and EWS applicants in Siraspur and Loknayakpuram. The Delhi Development Authority, DDA, has launched a new housing scheme, offering 828 flats for low-income group, LIG, and economically weaker section, EWS applicants. The scheme includes 624 LIG flats in Siraspur and 204 EBS flats in Loknayakpuram, priced between INR 17.4 lakh and INR 28.4 lakh. A 25% discount is available for disadvantaged groups. Additionally, DDA has introduced the Dwarka Community Service Personnel Housing Scheme with 349 flats for essential service workers. Online registration is open until March 24, with an e-auction starting March 29. These initiatives aim to boost affordable housing access in Delhi. SmartWorks leases 220,000 square feet at DLF Cyber City in Hyderabad. SmartWorks Co-working Spaces Limited has leased 220,000 square feet at DLF Cyber City, Gachibowli, Hyderabad, expanding its city footprint beyond 10 lakh square feet. This marks SmartWorks' fourth center in Hyderabad, adding to its presence in Raidurg, Kondapur, and Madhapur. Located in the IT corridor, the new space offers excellent connectivity to High-Tech City, Outer Ring Road, Metro, and the airport. The move follows a 470,000 square feet lease in Gurugram earlier this year. With 9.12 million square feet across 45 centers in 13 cities, SmartWorks remains India's largest managed campus operator. Himachal Pradesh approves INR 219.46 crore welfare budget for construction workers. The Himachal Pradesh Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board has sanctioned an INR 219.46 crore budget for 2025-26 to enhance welfare programs for construction workers. INR 160 crore is allocated for social welfare initiatives, including health benefits, education support, and accident relief. A INR 35 crore day boarding school in Dehra Kangra will provide quality education for workers' children. The board will also digitize beneficiary records for transparency and efficiency. Emphasizing skill training, the initiative aligns with similar programs in Maharashtra and Karnataka, aiming to uplift construction workers and ensure long-term social and economic security. Achrira, IRA News. Gurugram builder sentenced to civil imprisonment over non-compliance with refund order. The Haryana Real Estate Regulatory Authority, HIRERA Gurugram bench, has ordered 1 month of civil imprisonment for a developer who failed to refund INR 26.07 lakh to an investor in a delayed commercial project in Sector 89, Gurugram. Despite earlier directives, the developer ignored HRERA's ruling to pay back the amount with 10.75% annual interest. The investor, frustrated with long delays and non-payment of assured returns, approached HRERA, which ruled in his favor late last year. The authority's latest order also mandates the developer's appearance before the forum in the coming weeks. Haryana Budget 2025-26. State boosts gig worker welfare, urban housing, and green initiatives. Haryana Chief Minister Shri Nayab Singh Saini has introduced a series of wide-ranging reforms in the state's budget, aiming to boost social security, law enforcement, housing, and environmental conservation. A key highlight is the launch of a new portal to register gig workers and extend insurance benefits. Additionally, the state plans to fast-track drug-related cases, modernize the police force, and expand cybercrime infrastructure. The budget also features initiatives for affordable rental housing, environmental protection, women's empowerment, and enhanced development funds for MLAs, marking a significant step towards Haryana's holistic socio-economic development. Karnataka rolls out major land reforms and digitization drive for property records. The Karnataka government has introduced a series of legislative amendments aimed at tightening land governance, streamlining property transactions, and digitizing revenue processes. Key proposals include mandatory registration of power of attorney documents related to immovable property transfers and provisions for digital e-stamping and electronic signatures. The amendments also focus on curbing land grabbing, with stricter penalties, and safeguarding both rural and urban government land from encroachment. Additionally, The proposed bills advocate for transparent revenue practices, regulation of unauthorized cultivation, and protection of natural assets, such as grazing grounds and water bodies, aligning with Supreme Court directives. HC Judgments. Bombay High Court fines builder INR 1 lakh for defying Maharera orders. The Bombay High Court has imposed a penalty of INR 1 lakh on a developer for dragging home buyers into unnecessary litigation, reinforcing the importance of Maharera's authority in safeguarding consumer rights. The case stems from a 2019 dispute where a couple, after facing issues securing a home loan due to the developer's partial documentation, sought a refund for a flat booked in an under-construction project in Jogeshwari. Despite a favorable Maharera and tribunal ruling, the developer escalated the matter to the Bombay High Court. The court has now closed the second appeal, directing the developer to honor the refund, along with interest and additional costs. Karnataka HC clarifies balcony rules must follow RMP 2015. The Karnataka High Court has ruled that BBMP cannot impose restrictions on balcony lengths beyond what is specified in the zonal regulations of the revised master plan, RMP 2015. The court stated that RMP 2015, formulated under the Karnataka Town and Country Planning Act, takes precedence over BBMP's building bylaws, which had limited balcony lengths to 1/3 of a building's side. However, it clarified that balcony areas must be included in the floor area ratio, FAR, calculation. This decision aligns with previous rulings, emphasizing the authority of master plans in urban development regulations. Coimbatore launches drone-based land survey for accurate and transparent property records. Coimbatore is set to modernize its land records through a drone-based survey under the Digital India Land Records Modernization Program, DLRMP, covering a 10.44 square kilometer area across 7 wards. The survey will map 73,263 buildings with high precision. Using ortho-rectified images, ETS, and DGPS, officials will update land records for public access within a year. Similar initiatives in Punjab, Delhi, and through the Avat Swamitva scheme have improved land governance across India. This project aims to enhance property documentation, reduce disputes, and support urban planning, making land ownership more transparent and efficient. Navi Mumbai, NMMCE offers up to 75% penalty waiver on property tax payments. Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation, NMMC, has launched a special amnesty scheme for property tax defaulters from March 1 to 31, 2024 to boost tax collection. Taxpayers paying between March 1 and 20 will receive a 75% waiver on penalties, while those paying between March 21 and 31 will get a 50% waiver. The scheme is voluntary and applies only if the full outstanding tax amount is paid at once. Payments can be made online or at NMMC offices. As of now, NMMC has collected INR 530 crore against a target of INR 801 crore. No concessions apply after March 31. Canara Bank raises INR 4,000 crore through Tier 2 bonds at 7.46% coupon rate. State-owned Canara Bank has successfully raised INR 4,000 crore by issuing Tier 2 bonds with a maturity of 10 years. The bonds carry an annual coupon rate of 7.46% and come with a call option after 5 years. This issuance followed Punjab National Bank's move in the past month, where it had raised INR 3,000 crore via Tier 2 bonds, maturing in 15 years at a coupon rate of 7.43%. The issue from Canara Bank had an initial base size of INR 1,000 crore, along with a green shoe option of INR 3,000 crore. Brookfield Corp divests 5.13% stake in Brookfield India REIT. For INR 883 crore, US-based Brookfield Corp recently offloaded a 5.13% stake in Brookfield India Real Estate Trust. BRED, raising INR 883 crore through open market transactions. The divestment was carried out by its affiliates, BSREP India Office Holdings Pte. and BSREP India Office Holdings for Pte., part of BRED's sponsor group. Post-sale, Brookfield's stake has reduced to over 26%, though it continues to be the largest unit holder in the Mumbai-based REIT. Simultaneously, 361 portfolio managers and 361 Prime collectively acquired a 1.94% stake, amounting to 1 crore 18 lakh units for INR 333.94 crore. OECD trims India's growth forecast to 6.4%, but retains fastest growing economy tag. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, has recently revised the India's growth forecast, projecting it to be 6.4% for financial year 26 from the earlier estimate of 6.9%. Growth for financial year 27 has also been trimmed to 6.6% from 6.8%. Despite the downgrade, India is expected to remain the fastest growing major economy over the next 2 years. The OECD's outlook remains less optimistic compared to the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, particularly concerning inflation projections and trade uncertainties, even as global economic resilience offers a mixed picture. IndusInd Bank raises INR 11,000 crore through CDs. To strengthen funding position, IndusInd Bank recently raised INR 11,000 crore by issuing certificates of deposit, CDs, as part of efforts to strengthen its funding position following an INR 2,000 crore accounting discrepancy in its derivatives portfolio. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, had indicated over the past weekend that the private lender maintained sufficient capital despite potential impacts on its net worth. The bank's borrowing costs have risen by 15 basis points within a week, amid fears of a credit rating downgrade. India's real estate investments jump 88% to USD 3 billion. In second half of 2024, India continued to strengthen its position in the Asia-Pacific real estate market in the second half of 2024, recording an 88% annual increase in investments, totaling USD 3 billion, according to Colliers. The office sector led with a 47% share, followed by industrial and logistics at 27%. Mumbai attracted nearly half of these inflows due to strong demand for office assets. Institutional investments in India reached USD 6.5 billion in 2024, with further growth expected in 2025, supported by monetary easing and economic stability. Overall, India remains a key destination for domestic and international real estate investors. Kalaburagi district in Karnataka doubles property tax collection to INR 23 crore in financial year 2024 to 25. Kalaburagi district in Karnataka has recorded a historic INR 23 crore in property tax collections from Gram Panchayats in financial year 2024 to 25, more than doubling its previous high of INR 11 crore. This increase is attributed to systematic assessments, digitization through Panchatantra 2, stricter enforcement, and targeted collection drives under Rural Development Minister Priyank Kharge. Major industrial units, including Rajshri Cement and Ultratech Cement, contributed significantly after reassessments. This achievement aligns with similar efforts in Bengaluru and Hyderabad, where improved tax administration and digital tools have boosted municipal revenues, highlighting the importance of efficient local governance in enhancing fiscal performance. Indian Extraction Limited secures INR 43.17 crore through rights issue to expand warehousing and logistics operations. Indian Extraction Limited, EL, a prominent player in India's warehousing and logistics sector, has recently raised INR 43.17 crore through a rights issue. The company issued over 97 million fully paid up equity shares at INR 4.45 per share, inclusive of a premium of INR 3.45 per share. IEL intends to utilize these funds for acquiring land, constructing storage facilities, and expanding its logistics infrastructure. The first phase of its project will commence in Niva village, Lucknow, focusing on the construction of smart warehouses, cold storage, and silos. IEL has entered into agreements for land acquisition and partnered with construction firms, with an emphasis on sustainability and energy efficiency. Tamil Nadu unveils plan for 2,000-acre global city near Chennai. The Tamil Nadu government has unveiled plans for a sprawling 2,000-acre global city near Chennai, targeting the region's mounting urbanization pressures. Slated to begin development in the coming financial year under TIDCO's leadership, this project will integrate high-tech business hubs, fintech zones, and essential social infrastructure like healthcare and education. Designed to cater to multiple income groups with modern residential options, the city aims to strengthen connectivity through metro extensions, express bus services, and enhanced road networks. While experts see the initiative as a competitive urban model, concerns around location and resource strain remain part of the broader discourse. Goa Infrastructure GIDC reserves 30% industrial plots for women entrepreneurs to boost business participation. The Goa Industrial Development Corporation GIDC has reserved 30% of small industrial plots for women entrepreneurs, aiming to enhance their participation in business and drive economic growth. This initiative, aligning with the Union Budget 2025's focus on Nari Shakti, addresses challenges in land access for women-led enterprises. Currently, women own just 7% of Goa's medium category industries. The reserved plots, available in key locations, have application deadlines set for March 31st. Inspired by similar programs in Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra, this move is expected to create a more inclusive and thriving industrial ecosystem in Goa. Mumbai opens FOB linking Devipada Metro Station with Sky City Mall in Borivali. Devipada Metro Station on Line 7 in Borivali East can directly access the new Oberoi Sky City Mall, thanks to a newly inaugurated foot overbridge FOB. This structure directly connects the station's concourse level to the second floor of Sky City Mall. Fully funded by Oberoi Realty under the Public-Private Partnership (PP) policy introduced in 2020, the FOB is designed to enhance pedestrian convenience while driving footfall to the commercial complex. This development sets a benchmark for integrated urban mobility in Mumbai, with similar initiatives planned for other metro stations. UNEP calls for urgent global action to cut emissions from buildings. The United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, has sounded the alarm over the building sector's contribution to global carbon emissions. Despite some positive signs from recent policy interventions, buildings still account for a third of worldwide CO2 emissions and energy consumption. A UNEP report highlighted that progress is falling far short of the levels needed to meet 2030 climate goals. The report calls for nations to swiftly intensify efforts by improving energy efficiency, advancing green construction practices, accelerating renewable energy adoption, and introducing zero-carbon building codes. Financial investment in sustainable buildings is also lagging and needs significant scaling. CREA data shows a 9.8% drop in Canadian home sales. Canadian home sales saw their sharpest decline in nearly 3 years, dropping 9.8% in February from the previous month and 10.4% year over year. Market uncertainty, driven by trade tensions, has made buyers hesitant. The US administration's tariff hikes are expected to slow economic growth while increasing inflation. Although a temporary pause was granted, new tariffs took effect in March. The home price index declined slightly, while housing starts fell 4% to 229,030 units. Analysts remain cautious, citing both trade concerns and adverse weather conditions as factors impacting buyer confidence. The market's path will become clearer in the coming months. International Workplace Group reports 4.2 billion USD revenue in 2024. International Workplace Group, IWG, reported 4.2 billion USD in revenue for 2024, marking a 6% growth in open centers and an 11% rise in pre-IFRS 16 EBITDA to 557 million USD. The company expanded its network with 899 new center signings, adding 73,000 rooms, nearly doubling 2023's growth. Meanwhile, WeWork, despite 3.33 billion USD in revenue, struggled with losses and Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings. IWG's strong financial performance, debt reduction, and sustainability efforts highlight its leadership in the flexible workspace sector, contrasting with WeWork's financial challenges as demand for hybrid work environments continues to grow. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.